This is the future.
If you see my previous video, the one that I have posted earlier, then you might have witnessed how I dropped my brain on the floor. No fret, as I picked it up and I'm okay right now. The moral lesson of the story: don't test stuff in Warframe while you are drunk, or else, you will say stupid stuff like a stupid donkey. I'm sorry for the wrong information about Lavos' new augment, and I want to rectify that in this video. So the new augment is called Swift Bite, and it is a Warframe augment mod for Lavos' Ophidian Bite that increases its ability range while granting an ability cooldown reduction for all of his abilities if at least 4 enemies are hit. The range increase is a bit lackluster, as it can't be increased by any range mods and only goes about 3 meters bonus range for the ability. However, its ability cooldown mechanic can help your build, especially the tank and nuke variant for Lavos. If you can recall, I have shared a combo for Lavos that allows you to survive with high armor values and nuke with his Catalyze augment. The build is quite simple. All you need is a high range with high power strength build on your Cedo, coupled with the ensnare subsume ability of Cora to somehow make the combo effective in a real mission. The idea is, the more enemies you group, the easier you can hit enemies with Lavos' signature weapon, Cedo, to apply multiple status and then nuke them all with his Catalyze ability. Ensnare also is a great option since it allows Transmutation Probe to hit lots of enemies, allowing you to reduce the cooldown of your abilities. But now Ensnare, since Subsume and Helminth abilities don't work with his third ability, upon nuking the targets, you then trigger the effect of the mecha mods, which applies heat damage to enemies within 30 meters, and somehow will give you a damage over time nuking effect. But the biggest benefit of this mecha mod set is the Mecha Pulse, which gives tons of armor percentage bonus to you, making your Lavos a tank. Now, with the new augment you will need to sacrifice some mods on this build, and I don't know if you have the confidence to still use this mod knowing that you need to sacrifice a lot. First of all, the Swift Bite augment needs a lot of efficiency to be effective. And when I say a lot of efficiency, this means you need at least max 175% efficiency to gain that max 7 seconds cooldown reduction to all of Lavos' abilities except for those Subsume or Helminth ability. With max efficiency, you will gain 1 second cooldown on Ophidian Bite, which makes it an almost spammable ability for your case. It's a good thing since 1, you regenerate health whenever you want, making it a good and reliable source of survivability. And 2, it does provide 7 seconds cooldown reduction to your other abilities, and spamming the ability a couple of times will lessen the cooldown of Catalyze faster sometimes compared to waiting for Transmutation Probe. But then again, be reminded that you have to sacrifice 2 mod slot to fit in Streamline and Fleeting Expertise in your Lavos. You will then have to decide what mods to sacrifice, and probably, you will lower the range or even lower the survivability of Lavos for this setup to work. The Swift Bite augment does provide good support to Transmutation Probe as it lowers its cooldown, allowing you to use it faster and lessen the cooldown of Catalyze so you can perform the nuke attack again. But like I have said earlier, do you think it is worth the hassle in putting this band-aid mod when you can just rely on Transmutation Probe? The thing is, Ensnare is capable of making Transmutation Probe very effective, and the waiting time isn't that long. In addition, you min-max your Lavos without this augment since he has both survivability and enough power strength and range to keep nuking and tanking with the mesh mods setup. Honestly, I think this is the worst band-aid mod that you can apply to Lavos right now. The cooldown reduction is not enough to make me replace Transmutation Probe and add 2 efficiency mods in my build, and the range increase is pretty mediocre for meme and fun builds. This is one of those augments in the game that you can use if you want, but not a staple mod which makes Lavos a great Warframe. There are a couple of augments in the game that makes a Warframe super good. Just take example Brook's Reactive Storm augment, which makes his 4th ability stupidly broken. However, Swift Bite is not one of those augments. I know it's kind of disappointing, but don't feel sad, as the next augment review is great and will put a smile on your face. I'm preparing the video as we speak and I'm hoping to publish it as soon as I got the clips I need for the video. Let me know in the comments section below what are your thoughts about Lavos' new augment. Thank you so much for watching. Squad Leader signing off.
This is the future.